Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-June 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off nice and smooth with an oracle card, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's up for my lovely Libras out there. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for the Libra collective, please? And yes, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always very interesting, especially when it links the whole reading together. But let's see what's up here. What do we got for the Libras, please? Nice and quick, right into the action. Okay, so we do have this dreamy, etheric energy, which I do like seeing. That's a very commonplace type of energy I see with water signs often, but that could be a very good sign. Now, we'll speak about it before we do, though. If you're new here, I'll be talking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on social media, my handle on all platforms is @KyleofCups, so please feel free to hit me up on the platform of your choice, everything except Facebook. So into the reading we go. Enough of plugging those things. If you look at the imagery of this card, I really love it. The background of the sky is absolutely gorgeous. You see that lady there, she's sitting. It looks like she's dozing off, napping, taking a bit of a rest. So it does have that Four of Cups type of vibe. Whenever I see this card, I do say it's etheric, dreamy, imaginative. So that could be very good. You could be extra creative in this time. You could be having a lot of ideas. But this can just be a very active mind. Might be doing a bit of daydreaming. Someone could have you on the mind with a card like this. I always say when this watery type of energy does show up, it's best to use an outlet for it, not to get too trapped up. But the active mind is showing up front and center here. It makes sense. It's common in air signs, but this feels a bit more watery. So I would say any creative endeavors are highly favored in this time. Let's get into tarot. You might need to really express yourself in some kind of way. But yeah, we're going to get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. So let's shuffle it up one time. Absolutely watch your dreams too with that first card. Now that card doesn't, like I said already, I think, it doesn't make or break anything, but you might be having interesting dreams. I'd jot them down with a card like that. So last week's reading, and I will say this, the last 2 of the last 3 weeks, conversation and talking has been like really high on the pedestal. Last week's reading was a serious talk. So maybe some of you have been having serious conversations with others, maybe not. But yeah, communication has been heavy in the past couple of weeks, all right? Whether it's been you communicating or someone communicating to you. Let's get 3 here. As you know, energy is always fluid and moving. Only take what hits for you. Okay, all right, yeah, we have the 3 of Swords in position number 1. Doesn't ruin the reading. Don't get nervous about that. It's all good. It's just an energy. We're going to keep going, though. Could easily be somebody else feeling those things. Okay, we got the 5 of Cups in position number 2. All right. We're going to see, because I don't want to get too carried away, and I do the same thing when it's all positive cards. But the 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Okay, we have the Hanged Man. So there is some stabilizing energy here on the back. But we're going to have to talk about this, Libra. If this isn't an energy you're feeling, it could be someone you're very close to here. But position number 1, real quick, before we get into the juicy intuitive stuff. We have the 3 of Swords in position number 1. Now, if you watch tarot, you know what this card represents. Someone might be hurting quite a bit with a card like this. And now it does range in effect. This could be anything from little anxieties, little nerves and nervousness, up to full-on heartbreak, or someone being in broken-hearted mode. So we'll just have to see what comes up underneath it. I really don't want to get too much into it, but it's pain of some kind. Especially with the swords, it could be tied to the mind. But moving to the center, we have the 5 of Cups, the River of Tears. So these cards, in a weird way, they fit together perfectly, even though they're rough energies. So the River of Tears, you literally see on almost every rendition somebody crying, somebody being hurt. Okay, so just like with the 3 of Swords, it could range from very minor to major. Somebody might be sprouting some tears big time with the 5 of Cups. Now, like I said, this is an incomplete picture thus far because we still have to get more detail. But when I see the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, this is somebody hurting about something. Okay, whether it is the active mind, someone overthinking something, we'll see. On the back end, though, we have the Hanged Man. And like I said, this feels okay to me. It's a bit more stabilizing. And this could represent a Scorpio. Some people even say Virgo when we have the Hanged Man. And it is still. It's not moving. So when we have these volatile type of energies in the beginning, it's nice to see this Hanged Man, right? Because it's just firm. Now it could be the energy of somebody pulling back, analyzing, making a true and honest analysis of a situation, possibly. This is an energy of self-sacrifice, somebody taking one for the team. Okay, so this could be so many different things. It's not the fastest movement type of card, but like I keep saying, when we clarify it, it could really change the game. Analysis, looking at something. Like, it's interesting how this is making me feel, Libra, but I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get one more good shuffle here. Mix these cards up nice for you, my friends. What do we got for Libra? My guides and spirit team. And yes, Libra, this is where I go intuitive, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. What's going on that Three of Swords? And also, if you read tarot yourself, that's why this box is here. Please feel free to play along. If you're feeling anything off this spread and you want to say something to the Libra collective, you could just drop it down below. I don't mind. I like to leave things open for interpretation. So let's see what's up with that Three of Swords. Where's that Three of Swords here? Thank you. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and this could absolutely be like spirit sending you number signs, synchronicities, omens, and stuff like that. You're really going to want to watch out for those because spirit could be trying to throw red flags sometimes. But when I see that, it's a card, when the Four of Wands, the 1111 card, shows up in reverse, it could speak about volatility, which is something I've been saying since the very beginning. It's not that stable. Some of you could be having issues in the home or with the family, but that's a celebratory card. So when I see it in reverse, this is cut and dry, some sort of depression. Okay, so there might be someone around you really struggling with a depression, and this time you might need to assist them. If you need help, if you're having feelings of depression, it's okay to reach out to others, okay? We're going to keep moving through, but yeah, the Four of Wands in reverse underneath this Three of Swords is somebody hurting, right? And like I said, it could even be a broken heart of some kind, but it's giving me that depression vibe, right? It's like kind of giving me a knot in the throat as I speak about it. We're going to keep moving. I don't want to get too tied up here. Okay. Yeah, it's making me feel all sorts of things. We're going to see what's up with that Five of Cups. And we're just going to keep pushing. So why is the Five of Cups here for Libra? I saw something similar in the Gemini reading last week. Okay, we have the Hermit in the upright. For some of you, this could be a Virgo you're very close to, really going through something serious. And if you're not linked to a Virgo, when we have the Hermit underneath the Five of Cups, this is somebody absolutely trying to put on a brave face. This is somebody absolutely going through something and trying to make it seem like everything is fine, everything is okay. That's just what I'm feeling here. Now, another, like this could be someone who's having some lonely feelings or abandonment issues. But when I see the Five of Cups with the Hermit, this is somebody not talking about it. Like they're feeling some type of way, but they're not talking about it. They're not speaking about it for whatever reason. Okay. So I did say, yeah, you might want to assist or help somebody out. This person might not want to talk about it. Okay. With the Five of Cups and the Hermit, that's just how I feel. We're going to move over to the Hanged Man and see what's up with that. But yeah, you could just be having really tough time communicating yourself to somebody in this time as well. And the hurting. Okay, and you know I'm an optimistic reader. I always say I try to look at the bright sides of these. I mean, the brightest side would be as if these energies don't apply to you in the coming days and weeks. But they can come towards us in all different forms. Okay, let's see what's up with that Hanged Man. And then we'll do a quick little recap here, Libra. So why is the Hanged Man here? Thank you. Chariot. All right, so there will be a change of some kind. We have the Chariot in the upright underneath this Hanged Man. Now, at the time of this reading, we are in Cancer season. That is the card that represents Cancer showing up in the Chariot. And these are two complete polar opposite energies when we have the Hanged Man in the Chariot. One is very still, not moving whatsoever. The other one is in full flight. So some of you might need to know, like this time of Cancer season, especially towards the back end, could be a time to take stock of things. try to plan for the future moving forward. But another portion of you, this is something that is going to change very suddenly. So if that's this energy moving out, if it's this hurting, rough, heavy type of energy, it could be moving out quickly, okay? With this Hanged Man and the Chariot in the upright, it's not going to stay that way forever. So this is heavy action on the end, heavy change, quick and sudden. So whatever these feelings are, if that's something you're feeling, they shouldn't be sticking around much longer. That's just how I feel, okay? And yeah, when we go from like Hanged Man to the Chariot, this is somebody possibly doing something unexpected too. Like making a move, taking an action that you didn't really see coming. I'm not going to get too far into that. I just do read that as change. Half of this is Major Arcana. Let's go through and do a quick recap because there's a lot going on here, Libra, before we get into the Shadow card. If you kindly look in position number 1, we have the 3 of Swords with the 4 of Wands in reverse. Like I said, Spirit could be trying to show you signs, numbers, synchronicities with the powerful omens. But another vibe I'm picking up here is that of depression, okay? So whether it's a person you're linked to, whether it's yourself, there's somebody down in the dumps here, not celebratory, okay? It's hurt, it's hurting, it's pain. Because in the center, we have the 5 of Cups with the Hermit in the upright. This is someone that might not want to speak about it, okay? This is somebody who's purposely trying to put on a brave face. No, everything's fine, everything's okay. And for another portion of you, yeah, if you don't have Virgo going through a tough time, it might be hard to pry the issues out of this person if they don't want to speak about it, okay? I'm just going to leave it like that. But moving to the very back end, we have the Hanged Man with the Chariot in the upright. Complete polar opposite energies of something that's completely stopped to movement-based. So this is telling me that things can change very suddenly. There is a volatile energy in the mix, so just beware of that. In the coming days and weeks, things could be shifting, changing, volatile, changing on a dime. So watch out for the ups and downs. This could be various warnings here as well, Libra. So please take a screenshot, do with that what you will. We're going to get you 1 card here. Okay, and as always, if that wasn't hitting for you and you're not claiming those vibes, feel free to check your moon, rise, and your other placements. You know how it goes. So let's get 1 card out here for the Libras. What's in the shadows? What is in the shadows? And I will say this, if you are experiencing any of the emotions that I was describing, it's human. It's okay to feel that way, okay? Unless it's on an extreme level, it's only human, right? And if it is on an extreme level, I urge you to get assistance if you need it. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's get 1 shadow card here. Thank you. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the patient-based karmic type of card. And when we look at shadow cards, we want to look at the inverse meaning of it. We don't want to take just like the positive meaning right on its head. Now, the 7 of Pentacles is usually a karmic type of card. So for some of you, you might be living through karmic themes, whether it's karmic relationships, pushing through karmic cycles, paying that debt to spirit. Somebody you know or are linked to could be paying a big karmic debt when this shows up in the shadows. But when I see the 7 of Pentacles, the shadow side of this is also something that might be taking forever. Spirit might be testing your patience, or something could just be very much bogged down, not changing or moving to the way you like. And this could even be feelings of being stuck. Okay, so just know that those feelings could pop up and crop up in this time. Okay, only human. All right, so Libra, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the July subscriber surprise. For the July subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, which tarot card would you like to have a conversation with? It could be anyone. I know I'd want to talk to the High Priestess. But yeah, after that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of July, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.